Okay guys, we got the roof on. Now it's time to start putting on the siding. So we're going to go over here, we're going to drop these forks, we're going to put the scaffold back on the front of the tractor, and we're going to start putting the siding on, and hopefully we'll get all that siding on today. And the goal would be to get it all on and painted today. So we're going to run on over, do some drop and hook, and we'll get back up here and start putting the siding on. Well fellas, we got one side almost completely on except for right up there at the peak. We've got the back side on. It's done. But we've still got to get the other side on, and we are quite a bit shorter on the other side because we're on the hillside. And we're losing about 3 or 4 feet by the time we get to the other side. So there is the back side, the door. We got to get the far side and the front, and we'll have the siding on. So that's what we got so far. Just thought I'd bring you in real quick, show you. and we're going to see what we can figure out about getting the other side on. Well, fellas, we got the board on the other side now, and we decided that we're going to run to the hardware store before they close, because tomorrow's Sunday and we won't be able to go anywhere and buy nothing tomorrow. So we're going to run out tonight, get a few things that we need, that we ran into that we're going to need, and come back tomorrow and finish this and try to get it painted tomorrow. Now, sorry I'm out of breath, but I just ran up here and got the video camera. We are loaded, the truck's loaded, the gooseneck's unhooked, and we're going to run to Florence and pick up some more building material for this staircase. We would like to have this thing done enough by this weekend that we might hunt out of it next week, because next weekend is our Kentucky early muzzleloader season. I don't know if we'll hunt out of it or not, but it's a possibility that we might come down here and sit one evening. So we're going to get on the road and head on to the hardware store. So we're unhooked, ready to roll, and we'll get back with you guys tomorrow and show you what our progress is. And fellas, that right there is what you call dangerous. This thing has been so dangerous to build this daggone thing, but we've got it done, just about done. Kyle's up there on a step ladder, and we've got it nailed down pretty good where the ladder won't move, but still, this is a dangerous job. We're almost 2.5 stories tall at the floor. So where his hand is at right now putting that screw in, that's darn near 3 stories tall.
Jason, I need you to bring me a hammer and slide it through this gap right here.
So we're going to get this door put on. We got this door here on the hinge so that we can open it, and that'll help keep the rain off of us when we're in there hunting. But I know you guys want to see some more of this, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting. It'll probably be quite interesting by the time we get all these hinges put on. But I'm going to have to put the camera down and give these guys some help. Okay, so now Kyle's got a strap wrapped around his back, going goes into the shooting house there. My brother Jason's holding the strap good and tight.
Don't adjust the tension, Jason. You're pulling pretty hard.
I'm doing it so that I can keep good He's holding it in place. Good on me too, you know what I mean?
I got you.
It might be a little tighter than you want me to be able to keep hanging on to it, but they do. We're gonna get it, fellas. We're gonna get it. Alright, so that's how we're gonna put that on. You've got 3 screws in. That's a start. We got 18 to put in all together. Kyle, you look like a true lineman up there. This is what Kyle does for a living. Climbs ladders. Gets way up in the air. That scared me to death up there. I couldn't do it. All right, fellas, that's about all. We'll get back with you here in a little while. Okay guys, we are back to the video on building this shooting house. I think we're going to call it the Taj Mahal now. It's been nicknamed on the internet the Taj Mahal. So we're just going to try to finish up this video so that you guys can see it. It is actually deer season now, and I've come down here. It's Wednesday night, November the 20th, and I've come down here to deer hunt. I've got some things already carried up and put in the shooting house. The window's open. You can see the gun barrel sticking out of my shooting house right there. And hopefully we'll be able to get some pretty long distance shots out of this thing. I'm going to walk up there real quick and give you a quick little look around, and then I'm going to get busy deer hunting. And we'll see what happens tonight as far as the deer hunting goes, but that'll be a separate video. This is going to conclude the video on the shooting house. Now we used 6x6s. There is 6 of them in the ground, 4 feet deep, sticking up as high as we can get them. They were 24 foot long. It's the longest 6x6s we could buy. And got it all built. It was still a little bit rickety up there. Stuff moved around, wind blew, the thing would move. So I went out and bought 4 more 6x6s that are 20 foot long and put them on at an angle. They come down in the ground with 4 bags of concrete around each post. So we got plenty of weight, plenty of depth in the ground. It's definitely going to take a tornado to tear this thing down. We've got steel brackets up there that's mounting the 6x6s at the angle to the upright post, and then there is some brackets in there that you may or may not be able to see. Looks like this camera's not focusing correctly right now. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, that's what we've got. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. It might just be my glasses are dirty or something. But anyway, fellas, I'm going to get on up there and do some deer hunting. But you see what we've got. We cleaned up everything down here except just a little bit of wood scraps laying right there. We've got a nice set of steps. We've got a safety rail on both sides of the steps, goes up there. And we're about 2.5 stories high. And I'm going to show you guys something here just for old time's sakes and for my old memories myself. I used to deer hunt out of that tree stand that I put up back in the early 90s. Hunted out of that thing for years and years. Killed a lot of deer out of it. But it has gotten unsafe, so I won't get in it anymore. It's made out of steel. I'd actually like to take it down and put it back up in another tree somewhere, because it's like 4.5, 5 foot square, plenty of room in it. But anyway, out there's where we're going to be hunting, and I've got a buddy that hunts inside of that barn. He's kind of old, he can't get around very good. So he's in that barn, if you guys can see the barn. He's in that barn, and I know he's in the barn because he always parks his truck and he leaves the tailgate sticking out so that I can see it, and I know he's in the barn. So that's where we're going to be shooting at tonight. If anything comes out, we can shoot out as far as we want, over a little over 1,000 yards out there. So we're going to go up these steps and into the shooting house. "22 steps to get to the top." Okay, we're in a shooting house. I've got my video camera arm mounted to the uprights here on the inside. Got a laser rangefinder to use. We've got Cyclops set up and ready to go. I got some earplugs over there, and everything is pretty much ready. So I'm gonna jump off the camera here, fellas. I wanted to show you this, the building process of building this shooting house. I knew it was going to be a big job, but it turned into a bigger job than I thought it was going to be, but we got it done. We had a lot of fun building it, and a couple of days was really hot and a couple of days was really cold. So there it is. That is the conclusion of the shooting house that me and Kyle Pittman built, and a couple of friends and my brother. I had help from several people, but we got it done. Now all we gotta do is kill some deer out of it. Until the next time, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up on the videos if you like them, let me know. And if you got any questions, just ask and I'll try to get you an answer. Best way to get me is email at hankinsrifles@twc.com. That seems to be working the best for me. Facebook, YouTube questions are kind of hard to answer, and telephone rings off the hook. So if you want a quick answer, best way, fastest way, email hankinsrifles@twc.com. And we'll see you next time, fellas. See ya.